Stop comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 10. Somewhere along the way, you started measuring your life against timelines that were never meant for you. By a certain age, you should have this. By now, you should have figured that out. Everyone around you seems to be moving forward, while you feel stuck in the same place. And the longer you sit with that feeling, the heavier it gets, until one day you wake up and the first thought in your mind is, what is wrong with me? Nothing, absolutely nothing is wrong with you. But let me tell you something nobody talks about enough. There is no universal timeline for your life. There never was. Someone decided that by 25, you should have a career. By 30, you should be settled. By 35, you should have it all figured out. But who made those rules? Who sat down and decided that your unique, unrepeatable life should fit inside a box that was built for someone else entirely? The person you're comparing yourself to has struggles you know nothing about. The life that looks perfect from the outside is carrying pain you cannot see. The couple that looks happy online argued this morning. The successful entrepreneur you admire had years of failure before anyone noticed them. The friend who seems to have everything together cries alone at night more than you would ever imagine. Social media shows you highlight reels while you're living behind the scenes of your own story, and that is not a fair comparison. It has never been a fair comparison. You are watching someone's best moments and comparing it to your hardest ones. Of course, it feels like you're losing, but you're not in a race. Your path was never supposed to look like theirs. Some people find their purpose at 20. Others find it at 40. Some don't step into who they truly are until they're 50, 60, even later. And when they arrive fully, completely, without shortcuts, without the emptiness that comes from rushing into a life that was never really yours. Think about the most beautiful things in nature. A tree doesn't apologize for growing slowly. A river doesn't rush to reach the ocean. A flower doesn't force itself to bloom before the season is right. And yet, when the time comes, they are exactly what they were always meant to be. Strong, complete, perfectly timed. That could be you. Every experience you've been through, the failures, the heartbreaks, the setbacks, the detours, the moments you thought you had completely lost your way, none of it was wasted. Not a single moment. It was all preparation. All of it was quietly, invisibly building something inside you that cannot be rushed and cannot be faked. Resilience cannot be downloaded. Wisdom cannot be purchased. The depth you carry because of what you've been through, the way you understand pain, the way you hold space for others, the way you keep going even when everything feels uncertain, that is your greatest asset. And most people will never have it. You have been through things that would have broken someone who hadn't lived your life. And here you are, still standing, still searching, still hoping for something better. That is not weakness. That is extraordinary. So no, you are not behind. You are not too late. You have not missed your window. The door has not closed on you. Life is not finished with you, not even close. You are exactly where your story needs you to be right now, even if it's painful, even if it's confusing, even if you can't yet see what any of this is leading to. Trust that it is leading somewhere. Trust that the version of you being built in this season is worth the wait. Your time is coming. Not someday in a vague, distant future, but truly, genuinely coming. And when it does, When you finally step into the life that was always meant for you, you will look back at this exact moment and understand why it all had to happen this way. Keep going, not because everything is easy, not because you have all the answers, but because you are more capable, more resilient, and more deserving than you have ever allowed yourself to believe. One step. That's all. Just one step forward today, and then another tomorrow. And slowly, quietly, without even realizing it, you will arrive. Trust the process. Trust yourself. And never stop moving forward. Your story is not over. It is just beginning.